In this episode, I take you on a completely spontaneous trip to one of my bucket list travel destinations. How will this trip go with minimal planning? Come and find out.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Off the Scrubs. Now, this trip is about to be the most spontaneous travel plan I have ever had, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. We kind of just hit our first obstacle right now, so if you guys saw my last video, I usually take the flyaway bus station to go to LAX. However, apparently the lot is very full and only reservations are allowed, and there's no reservation available for today. So I'm waiting for my family to get my car so one of them can drive my car back home. It's okay, I'm not gonna be late for my flight.
Are you coming back on Wednesday?
Around 5 p.m. Alright, so my family finally got me on the bus.
So from the Van Nuys flyaway station to LAX, the time usually is about 35 minutes to an hour depending on traffic, and depending on which day you go, it's highly convenient. I highly recommend it.
I am here in LAX now waiting for my flight. It's part of Tom Bradley that I'm not usually on the side of, but I got some lunch. I got some dinner. And I leave for France in about 2 hours.
Dinner for tonight is from a place called Chicken Guy by Guy Fieri, and I got the spicy chicken sandwich with some fries. It was actually honestly pretty good, I'm not gonna lie here. Pretty crispy, not that spicy, but it was really good.
Just getting some editing done before I hop on this flight. Got like about 20 minutes. Alright, so a few things about this trip. Again, it is solo dolo, just like the Dallas trip. So if you haven't seen that, click up here. I think I'm gonna break this particular trip up in a few episodes because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get too much stuff, but we'll see. Look at this right here. Interesting. Whole bunch of alligators.
So today's flight is on Norse Atlantic Airways. I have never heard of this airline before, nor have I ever flown it, but it was an interesting experience to say the least. Now, it is a budget airline, so I was wondering if is it gonna be like the International Spirit Airlines? Answer was no, not too bad.
Alright guys, I just made it to my room. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. I got the birds. Just click the birds that I used to have that died. Anyway, nice big bed. Nice little couch right there. Little table and a little stool. You look at that. The place I am staying at is in a very quiet, like suburban neighborhood. I am like 1 mile away from Disneyland Paris. I'm probably gonna go to the city tonight. I'll go, but I need to take a first, man. I was holding this in. Okay. There's the light switch. Oh wow. Okay, no door, but that's fine. You step up to get up to the shower. Very cool. Yeah, right now it's that's LA time. Anyway, I'm trying to plan this rest of this day out. So I was trying to figure out this whole time, how am I gonna get around Paris? And so I got this ticket that you can just set up on your own Apple. If you have an Apple device, pretty sure Google devices as well. So it's called the Navigo Pass. They have different options to choose from. You just choose which one that's gonna be relevant to you. I chose the one that's gonna have all zones for one day. I'm gonna see how much I can do in one night. So come on, let's go figure this out.
Navigating through the public transportation system for the first time in any country you go to can be overwhelming. But graciously, I am experienced in this, and I do like a good challenge as well. Luckily though, Paris is not that hard to navigate through in my opinion.
Alright, so I'm out here getting some food. First meal in Paris, just landed like a few hours ago. Got myself a little chicken sandwich right here. The Eiffel Tower. So as you can see, it's doing that little sparkling thing. Every now and then, they're going to be doing the sparkling thing on that Eiffel Tower over there. It's been going on for about like 10 minutes already. But like once that went on, everyone was all like, whoa. So yeah, Making my way to the Arc right now. Paris is beautiful. I found this nice little trail here, people jogging and stuff. I was deciding if I wanted to do a SIM card at all on this trip. That's what I usually do if I go to a country I have no cell phone service in. But you know what? Let's make this a challenge. I'm gonna do this entire trip without getting a SIM card. And let's see how I do. I can only use public Wi-Fi. And those are the only rules. I can only use subways unless an Uber is much more makes more sense, if you know what I'm saying.
On my way to the Arc de Triomphe, I walked on a bridge that overlooks the Seine River. Now, if you watch the Olympics, this may look familiar to you. Now, my walk from the Eiffel Tower was about a 30 to 40 minute walk to the Arc. The Arc de Triomphe is one of the most famous sights to see in Paris, guys. The cost to go to the top of the Arc is about 16 euros, or it can differ depending on where you get your ticket from online. Now, unfortunately, I did not make it in time to go up top because they happened to close at 10:30 p.m. when I went, and the last access is 45 minutes before closing time.
But I'm going to the subway now, so let's figure out how to get back to the hotel. It is 10:50 p.m. right now.
So at this point of the night, I am exhausted. The flight from LA to Paris was about 10.5 hours, and I went straight from the flight to exploration mode. Now, finding the subway station back to the hotel was easy for me, but the total time of commuting from the Arc all the way back to my hotel was about an hour's journey.
Alright guys, we have made it back to the hotel room. I am going to get some editing done so that I can get episode 3 of Off the Scrubs for you. By the time this video is out, it is already up, so if you haven't seen it yet, click right over here. Oh, and a little extra thing before I end the day. I got French McDonald's. Let me show you what I got. Whoa. Fries, potato wedges, some chicken nuggets, and then this. Whoa. This is called like the Chicago Special or something like that. It's the potato wedge. You're not gonna find this one in the States. So that's why I ordered this stuff. It's like, you went all the way to France to get McDonald's. If you're a big foodie like me, and you've traveled as much as I do, you would love to compare the McDonald's. Now, if that's something you do, let me know down below. Because this is also something that you are not gonna find. It's a creamy deluxe sauce, which apparently is a S tier to the people who go to McDonald's and enjoy it in France. So we're gonna try the potato wedge without the sauce first. Not bad. Not too bad. It's in French, I can't read it, but it's good. It's like creamy garlic with the consistency of like a tartar sauce, I would say. A+ sauce right there. Let's try it with the chicken nuggets now. I don't know why, but this actually tastes like chicken. And that says a lot about what the US is feeding us. They also have a classic curry sauce. Now, I've had a curry McDonald's sauce before in Singapore, and it was the real deal. Now, is it the same thing is the next question. That is not the same. What the heck is that? You know what? This tastes like the sweet and sour sauce in America. Where the f is the curry in this thing, man? If you were to feed me this and tell me it was sweet and sour sauce, I would believe you. And this, I have no idea what this was, but it was like not much anyway, so I said, might as well try it. It's for the French fries, so it should be good, right? God damn. You get that sauce? It looks like the creamy garlic sauce, like from first glance. Let's try it out. They taste very similar. There's like a tangier flavor to the pomme frite sauce. Last but not least, let's try the burger. I'll say the bun actually looks pretty good. It doesn't look like bullshit. Cheers, guys. Thoughts on French McDonald's. It doesn't taste as processed as the one in the States. I don't know what it is. That says a lot to what the US is feeding us and putting in our foods, but that's another story for another day. I approve of McDonald's. It gets the Daniel seal of approval, if that means anything at all. The start of this trip has been pretty cool so far. Again, I am doing this completely spontaneous.
The time that I planned this trip was literally yesterday. And now I'm here. I know, I'm crazy like that. We're going to make the most out of the time that I have here. I can't wait to take you guys with me on the next day. It's gonna be somewhere special, a bucket list place. I'm gonna close the vlog off here. And remember to be yourself, love yourself, and do what makes you happy. See you guys in the next one. Peace.